but there's also a lot of women like me that do, and that's getting our prostate checked.
Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, and today we're going to talk about Josh Seiter. I think that's how you pronounce his name. He or she. It's insane. It actually is. But that being said, thanks so much for liking, subscribing, commenting, helping this channel grow. You know, I love you so much. Thank you for helping me do that. I mean, you know, I held off, again, I've been holding off a lot on these what I call grifter or posers, or they're not trans, but I've been holding off because I just didn't want to be that person. But I don't have a choice now. It just has to be done. They are destroying everything we've worked for, and they're making a fool out of all of us. So when you start doing that, it's game on, friend. So now I'm going to have to push back on you a little bit. Everyone's questioning whether or not this person is actually trans. Now, to answer that question from an actual transsexual person, I would say no. In my opinion, no, I do not believe this person is trans. But in the new definition of what trans is, maybe they're trans, because that definition is not what I am. It's a different definition, and these people are all about self-IDing, and anyone can be trans. And here is the disaster that comes from anyone can be trans, and you don't need a diagnosis, and everyone can do it. So why I'm saying that is because this is why that is dangerous, and why it does not reflect what an actual real transsexual person is. I really believe this person is making a mockery. I believe this person is not transsexual. I believe this person is self-IDing for many reasons that we could go into for hours upon hour. Basically, I think to create a platform, to be an influencer, and to be a trans educator and activist, because maybe for some reason they weren't getting the attention that they needed.
Hey everyone! So I'm doing my makeup, but I just wanted to take a second to talk about a really important issue that affects so many of us. There's a lot of people out there that don't have to worry about this, but there's also a lot of women like me that do. And that's getting our prostate checked and getting screening done for prostate cancer. This is just so important, especially if you're at risk and you're getting older, that you take care of this. So this is just an issue I feel very strongly about. I feel that it should be part and parcel of any OBGYN exam. It's time we start prioritizing women's health in a very real way.
I'm not even playing the whole thing because blah, blah, blah. Prostate exam. This is what this guy... No, totally. I'm not even calling you she, dude. Nope, you're making a mockery out of our own health system, okay? Women don't have prostate exams. You do not go to the OBGYN to have a prostate exam. To all the men out there, have you ever been to the OBGYN to get your prostate checked? No, you have not. Bam, right there. Grifter, grifter, grifter. This dude is a grifter. He is not trans. He's not a trans activist or a trans educator or trans anything. I'm really disgusted by this person. I want to laugh. It's funny. It is actually ridiculous. But is it funny? No, it's not funny for actual trans people. It's not funny for women. And it's not even funny for men. These people are trying to blur the lines, and they're making a total mockery of all of us, by the way, not just trans people, all of us. When you say a woman like me needs a prostate exam, you're not. Nope, you're not. You're not trans, okay? A woman like you is a biological male, okay? So that's what you are. This is one also that the messages that this guy is putting out here goes against everything, first off, that I talk about, and secondly, what is actually trans, okay? So here he goes with the kids.
Hey everyone! So normally, I'm clean shaven, but I'm growing out my beard to show support for women with PCOS. Today I want to talk about a very important topic, generational trauma. Walk with me.
Yeah, dude, you have generational trauma, number one. Number two, you're not a woman with PCOS. This is the other thing. It must really upset all of you women out there who have PCOS. This dude is now going on in your space and in solidarity with women with PCOS. You're a dude. It's why you can grow a beard.
One of the ways we can experience generational trauma is if we're misgendered at a very early age. It's important that doctors don't just assume they know a baby's gender based on their limited knowledge and medical training and experience. It's important that we allow children to choose what their gender identity is, instead of a doctor just deciding at will, arbitrarily, what their gender is. It's always good as a rule of thumb to just trust the science and the medical community when it comes to gender identity.
Okay, so right there, totally, you can tell he's trolling, he's grifting. It's a full-on grift. He knows exactly what he's saying like that. Trust the science. Really, dude? Trust the science means it's a boy or it's a girl. You don't let a child figure out their own gender identity. When they're an adult, they want to do whatever they can do. But come on, that's a grift. I mean, the fact that we even have to talk about the fact I didn't want to platform this person. I really didn't want to do that because he's living for this. He's living for all of us talking about him. He's living to see himself on all the major channels. I really didn't want to do this, but I'm just sick of this shit. I'm sick of these people actually pretending they're trans, coming in on the space that really helps me function in this world and be a better person. And I didn't have to walk around, I'm trans. This grifter. Okay. I'm just gonna do this one.
Hey everyone. So I'm trying a different look today. I hope you like it.
Wow.
With fall approaching, I really hope you'll reconsider celebrating Halloween. As a trans woman, I've struggled my whole life to be my authentic self and to just embrace who I really am.
Really?
And when I see pro-Halloweeners appropriating other people's appearances for themselves...
Okay, bam, bam, up... The dude is in a dress, acting like a woman, telling people not to appropriate other people's spaces. That's why I'm telling you, it's a joke. The guy is actually genius. He's literally making fun of the trans community. He's making fun of stuff. He's not trans. He's making fun of all of us right there. That just says it all right there. Don't do Halloween and don't appropriate other people's spaces as he walks around in a dress. Like, come on, man. Hilarious. Hilarious, dude. Hilarious.
Hey, everyone. So I'm at Target doing some lingerie shopping. Well, I was trying to. And I'm thinking what everyone else is thinking. Where's all the tuck-friendly lingerie at? I feel like all women have a right to feel beautiful and seen when they're trying on clothes, and that just wasn't the case. And I feel like for those of us that were blessed in certain departments, it's especially important that we have clothes that fit our large appendages and that we just feel beautiful. So I hope one day we can have trans-friendly departments everywhere, including maternity and everywhere else, so that our shopping experience is a positive one and we don't have to struggle to fit in. No.
Look, let me tell you something right now. Trans women don't talk about their appendages and their tuck-friendly stuff. It's a very personal space. It's so insulting to all my trans women friends out there. They would never do this. You know, Alexis, she did something. I think Blair did something. They're all just like, what? Dude, shut up. We don't talk about that. And we can figure out how to do that stuff in private. We have spaces where we go shopping, and it doesn't need to be at Target, because if it's at Target or all those places, then you get actually clocked. And that's the whole thing. I don't want to be clocked. Trans women don't want to be clocked. They don't want you to know they're trans. So why would you be even in that space in Target looking for the only people that are going to be there are trans people? You see the difference between people who just want to get on with their lives and the people who want everyone to know they're trans. That's what I'm telling you. Grifter. Grifter, grifter, grifter. Now, I want to say this before we move on here. And finish. I found this thing on the internet when I was doing a little research on the dude, and I found this video right here. Listen to this. And this was done a year. So I wanted to know when this guy transitioned, okay? So this particular video was done in June 21st, 2023. And then this guy transitioned in May of 2024. So less than a year after he said this, okay, listen to this.
I am Josh Seiter. I was a contestant on The Bachelorette. I've also been linked to some other drama going on in reality shows and on social media. And I'm just me. And I recently came out as bisexual. And so we're chatting today.
So see that, not to say somebody can't come out and then transition, but this dude is on reality shows, is into drama, and he just recently came out as bisexual. Then when I go on to the video later on, he says that he meets a guy and they got married. So he got married in June. Did you know that? He got married to a dude in June 2023.
Yeah, we actually went down and got a marriage license, and we actually got married by an ordained minister. So you're the first person that I'm telling this to. So yeah, we're married. We have our marriage certificate. We still have to send that off to the state. And
in this whole video, he talks about being with this guy that he met. He got married, and then in less than a year after he gets married to this dude, comes out as bisexual. See, first he's bisexual, then he meets a guy. And then he gets married to this guy. And then less than a year later, he becomes a trans woman. So here's what I want to leave you with. I don't believe this guy is trans. I refuse to believe it. Nope, not at all. He has an agenda. He wants to get a ton of followers and make money. You can make money on all of these platforms by doing the grift and creating this sort of thing. And we're all highlighting it, including me right now. And I'm very mad that I'm on some level doing this, but I just can't stand it anymore. And I have to call it out. So that's what I want to leave you with. I do not believe this guy is trans in any way, shape, or form. Okay? No way. He's not. Now he's grifting with this. Everyone's against me and the LGBT community and people. Yeah, we're calling you out, buddy. We're calling you out. No, you are not trans. And my life is in danger. He's saying stuff like that. Like, no, sorry. Nope, you don't get it. And if your life is in danger, why don't you step back a little bit? Nobody should be putting your life in danger, by the way. Nobody should be threatening to do any of that to you. I'm not cool with that, okay, at all. But what you need to understand is we all see you. We all know you're a grifter. We all know what you're doing is not cool, okay? And we're going to call you out on it. I appreciate you guys all watching. This guy is a complete wingnut. It's actually just showing so much mental illness being attached to our community. And, you know, I always tell you I have a mental disorder. I take care of my mental disorder. I'm really solid in my space. I walk the world very happy, very solid. I hope you see that. It's what I want you to see from transsexual people, okay? We understand where we're coming from. We understand what we need to do to walk this world, and we don't want to be a part of this nonsense. And this is why self-ID is one of the most dangerous things that could have ever happened to the trans community. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you guys all on the next one. Have a beautiful rest of your day.